the digital universe. This is the digital universe.
This is the digital universe, and my name is DJ GNO.
Freddie Long 00. Hey, catch us every Monday from 7 to 9 p.m. It's your boy C. Beaty, Beaty's World on the Ground. You can check us out at stopbeatforradio.com and viewulive.com.
Yeah.
Shout out to DJ GNO on the ones and twos.
Yes, sir.
Why they hating?
Yeah. Man.
Why they always hate?
Yo.
Why they always hate?
Man, it's good to be back in the Midwest.
Yes, indeed.
Yes,
Boy.
it is.
It's good to have Brittany Mason on the show.
Brittany Mason's in the building.
Well, thank you for having
Welcome
me.
back.
Fresh from overseas.
You.
Boy, you've been international.
Ireland.
Living.
Yes.
Boy, TV star.
Are you like skin in the game to call yourself a citizen of Ireland?
Definitely not a citizen. I think you have to live there for several years before you can apply for citizenship. But I have now been living there for 8 months, and moved on New Year's Eve, just totally on a whim, and it has just been a crazy, wild adventure ever since. Just not being a resident of the United States anymore.
Wow.
Still American citizen, but
Right.
I'm actually, an immigrant in this other country, and I'm working and just, experiencing all these new things in the industry, the fashion industry there.
What is some of the culture shocks you noticed from over there that's different from over here?
Oh my goodness, some of the culture shocks. Well, they still speak English, but they also use some words that are in Gaelic, which is their native tongue. And so sometimes when they use those words, or if I see those, Gaelic on a sign, I have absolutely no idea how to even pronounce it.
Okay.
It's like, what? They told me to look for, I don't know, Theon Street, but it's spelled with like a G and a K in the beginning, and it's like, how does a G and a K supposed to
work?
sound?
Right.
So that's been a little bit of a culture shock, and actually driving on the other side of the road, and the roads are very small. So in Europe,
How's the nightlife?
the nightlife, the nightlife is pretty cool. There's some clubs in Dublin. I live downtown Dublin, so
We live in
there's
Dublin.
I'm currently living in Dublin, Ireland, and so downtown Dublin is, I am so impressed by the amazing places for food. The food is unbelievable. So it's really nice to, have a night out and get a really good meal and then go have some drinks and stuff. So the social scene is really good. They definitely like to drink.
Yeah.
They are known for their whiskey, like the new distillery that they just put in there, Teeling whiskey. It's amazing.
Okay.
I should have brought some with me. My goodness.
What's the beer? Guinness?
Of course. Oh, yes, Guinness. Yes, Arthur Guinness actually, he gave so much to the city of Dublin. Dublin would not be what it is without Arthur Guinness. And the beer, it does not taste the same anywhere else in the world than what it does in Ireland.
Really?
It's very special because it does not travel.
It doesn't travel?
It doesn't travel well.
You have to drink it right then.
You do. You have to drink it right then, and it's a 4-minute pour. So, but it is worth the wait.
What's that mean? It's a 4-minute pour. It literally takes 4 minutes.
4 minutes to pour the beer. Yeah. Yes.
I can't even do it.
Wow.
I'm a
But
beer drinker to begin it, but like if I do drink a beer, it got to be like super duper light.
it's very filling, but surprisingly the calories are not that bad actually.
Wow.
So
You did the research, huh?
yeah.
How many calories is in it?
I believe it's like 250. It's like equivalent. It's like equivalent to
Like a Pepsi.
like
or
a light beer.
A light beer.
But it's
light
not
beer.
a light
It's a
beer.
dark beer.
Yeah,
Stout.
so, but it's
Stout.
good. It's
Looks
very
like
nice.
chocolate.
Look like hamburger grease.
Oil.
Oil,
It'd be
yeah.
dark. 'Cause
That's what's up.
I got sick off some Guinness one time.
Did you? It
Oh,
can
yeah.
be very filling.
Oh no, it put me down
It's a thick beer.
all the way down.
That's dope, man. So it's like the currency the same as ours, like
No, it's the euro over there.
Euro,
so
okay.
yeah. It's funny. I have U.S. dollars and euros in my in my wallet now, and the
Okay.
change. It's confusing because, you know, if you're a person that you don't like to, you know, collect your change, that's
Right.
not a good thing with euros, because, you know, a tiny little coin could be worth two euros,
Wow,
which,
okay.
you know, so you don't want to lose those.
That's crazy. So you've been pretty busy over there.
Yes.
I've seen Facebook Live. I've seen Instagram. Like, tell us about the show you're on, Expose.
Yeah, I since I went over to Ireland, I've been working on a couple of TV shows there pretty regularly. Expose, which is equivalent to their Entertainment Tonight
Okay.
show,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
So they cover all kinds of, you know, celebrity gossip, celebrity fashion, and what the new trends are on the runway, and what movies are coming up. You know, Irish celebrities, but also, you know, celebrities that are known
So
around
you're
the
a
world.
correspondent.
It's really cool. I wouldn't say a correspondent. Well, kinda, yeah, actually. I mean, because of my
So do you be
social
at
media,
events?
I'm
They be like,
always-
well, we don't send it over to Brittany when she's with so and so, so and so. You're like, hey,
It's
I'm
fun.
Here
I mean, you know, the people of Ireland are just so warm and welcoming, and I was very nervous, you know, because, you know, my accent is so strong, and I'm
Right.
like the American girl, and I didn't know, you
How
know,
did-
how they would perceive me. They're very protective of their culture.
Do they
very
like your
protective.
accent?
They do. So at least they say they do. So, but I was worried that it wasn't gonna help with my like auditions and things like
Right.
that. But it's actually been good because it's my own little.
Yeah, that's your own
Niche.
niche.
Yeah,
Your own
exactly.
Sets you apart from everybody else.
I bring some flavor
There you
to
go.
Ireland.
Who's the biggest Irish celebrity?
McGregor, definitely.
McGregor.
Conor
Okay.
McGregor.
Oh my!
Well, he's the man
They
over
love
there.
him.
He's like a god right now. He is everywhere, and they just go crazy over everything with, you know, about him and his wife. And I was actually recently, I walked the red carpet at the VIP Style Awards in Ireland, which is one of their biggest award shows, and he was there at the dinner, and him and his wife won most stylish
What?
people of, you know, most stylish Irish people.
Right.
Yes, both of them, him and his wife. So,
Right.
yeah, they just love him. So, yeah. I think he brings such a, you know, a fighting spirit, and
Right.
he just came out of nowhere. Did you guys watch that fight?
No.
His
it-
fight? I mean, it
I don't
was.
even watch it no more.
I mean, my goodness, it was one hit, and he knocked the guy out. I mean, yeah.
yeah, I quit watching. I was watching UFC when like small guys like me were fighting like heavyweights. Before it was like
Classes and all that.
regulated and stuff.
Right.
It was
Oh,
just
yeah.
straight barbarian style
Right.
back in the day.
Yeah.
So
But that's what Ireland kind of has. Like the men in there, like to fight when they get drunk. They fight.
They're
bar
very
fights.
rowdy. Their
Yeah.
spirit is very rowdy, and they love to drink. I mean, whether it's raining or it's sunny, there is always a reason to drink.
What's the biggest like holidays over there?
Well, this year was the 100th year of the 1916 Rising, so that was probably their biggest holiday.
Huh.
Definitely their biggest holiday. You know, celebrating their independence and
Right.
you know, breaking away from the British, and so that was huge for them. That's like our 4th of July, you know. So it's the 100th year.
100. It's 100.
Oh no! This was the 100th year, so it
116.
was 1916. Yeah,
1916.
1916 Rising. The 1916 Rising.
time.
It is. It is recent.
Yeah.
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 Exactly. And it was just
Remember
crazy
it. Yeah.
how, I mean, I've learned so much about their culture, and just wow, for a small country, they really hold their own in the world. You know, it's amazing that they have less than 5 million people there.
So what's like the biggest industry in Ireland?
Oh my goodness. I would actually say, well, tech is definitely on the rise. A lot of major companies have moved their European headquarters there, like Facebook, LinkedIn.
Really?
Major, yes, it is on the up and up for sure in Dublin. And but I would say, I don't want to be. I mean, I'm around it because my boyfriend's in this industry, and that's actually that was a big factor when I made the decision to move. but aviation actually. So my boyfriend actually leases commercial aircraft, and so if you're doing that, Dublin is the place to be. And travel is one of the fastest growing industries. It's not going anywhere. It's only increasing, and there's even more planes being built every year, and leasing it exactly. So it is one of the fastest growing industries, and I would say Dublin definitely is the headquarters for that, and it's like every other person is somehow involved in aviation.
That's interesting.
Wonderful.
I had no idea.
Yeah.
I mean, such a small country.
Yeah.
I mean, but it makes sense. It's, European. I mean, how far is it to New York City from?
It's actually only like a 4-hour flight.
Yeah.
So it's
that's
not bad at all. Yeah.
That's like from East Coast to West Coast.
Mm-hmm. And then it's only an hour away from London.
How easy is it to
So
get there? Just hop on the train?
To London, actually, no. You have to because Ireland is an island, so you actually have to fly, or you have to take the ferry. Whoops.
Okay.
You have to take the ferry over.
Right.
My mic.
All right, it just came off.
Oh, does it fall off?
Yeah, it just unscrewed. Yeah. Anyway. Whoopsie, little mic trouble. Anyway.
That's nuts though, but
yeah.
it's not right there. I mean, if you're an hour away, then that's a lot of
And I love
10,
London.
15-minute flight
Yeah.
or a helicopter ride or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. And I love London. I mean, it is, it's one of the fashion capitals of the world. And, Ireland and Dublin has its own little thing going on. And, so, I mean, having access to that. And then you have Paris, which is only 2 hours away. And there's, Milan and Barcelona. I mean, it's crazy because in America, you could drive in California, which is where I lived before I moved to Ireland. And, I mean, you could drive for literally like 8 hours and you're still in the same state.
Yeah.
You're in the same state.
Yeah.
California. I mean,
Shoot,
that's
Georgia's at least 8 hours long.
Man, yeah.
A nice 7
Yeah.
piece, start to finish,
Mm-hmm.
top to bottom.
Mm-hmm.
So California.
Boy.
So California, I know California.
It is.
You might be able to go
Days.
12 hours on
Yeah.
that one.
Yeah, exactly.
If you go from
So,
San Diego to,
I mean, yeah, you can too. I mean, I did the drive from LA to San Francisco. So it's when I was
Man.
moving. So
boy.
What's the minorities like in Dublin? Is there a lot of them, or
you're seeing more and more of that because it is becoming more of a metropolitan city, but it's not as I don't feel like it is as diverse as America at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
yeah.
yeah, it's like you're seeing, you're seeing.
So if you're a
more.
minority, you're there for a purpose. You're there.
You're probably
Yeah.
going to school, or you
Right.
are definitely. I mean, you went there for a job or something.
Right.
But there are some minorities that were born and raised there, but it's just you don't see it very often.
Right.
And
When you say like, is it minorities? Are you speaking like black? Like, I mean,
Africans.
yes, and Asian. I mean, I have a friend over there that is Asian, and they've found their own kind of little community, but it's very rare. And some of the thing it's tough to say. Like I said, the Irish are very protective of their culture. I mean, for so long they almost lost their entire history.
Right.
They were almost totally wiped out because of the British. So they almost lost their culture and their language, just everything. And so I think they're
So they're
very
like,
protective.
you're over
They're-
here. This
right,
is us.
Exactly.
Now, don't try to
exactly. And
don't try to
so
change up stuff here. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
you can
like-
live and cohabitate with us, but don't try
Mhm.
to change it up.
Right.
Because we almost
But-
lost it all. You know.
Exactly. So exactly, and so that has been interesting because I'm an immigrant and I didn't know how they would perceive me, why I'm there
Right.
and I'm working, and what if and especially in the modeling and the fashion
Right.
industry. Oh my goodness, there I have dealt with some catty girls. There
Right.
are.
That's what
always,
I was gonna ask. What,
Like
what's the
that,
cattiest?
I was the
cattiest thing a girl's done while you've been there. I know you got a catty story.
Well, I've been there.
Yeah.
Actually, that's the funny thing is that Ireland is literally the nicest city I have the nicest country
Right.
I have ever worked in. I mean,
So
it
everybody's
is
nice.
unbelievable. Like, and I wasn't sure at first because, you know, I mean, I've made great friends through the modeling industry, but there is always that sense of competition, especially if you're like living in a model apartment and you have, you know, 7 girls under one roof that's going to, you know, the same castings, and maybe not all of them have the same look as you, but you know, you're going up against these people that you're living and working with, and you know, friends with maybe,
Right.
And it is a very competitive industry, and so I was just very surprised that it over there. I mean, they are just some of the nicest people I've ever worked with, and they seem to like embrace fuller figures and women who are just and different. Yes, absolutely. I mean, and that has been like, you know,
Fred's
you'll
like, sign me up.
You'll
Sign me
see
up.
different body types. You'll see the curves. You'll see like, and I think that in the modeling industry, I mean, I've been doing this for you know, since I mean a long time, since I was 16, like half my life. So
that's a long time.
I mean, I just am refreshed to see that, and to know that they care more about health than they do about being, you know, a bag of bones on the runway just to show a piece of cloth.
Shit, show
And
me them
so
curves.
Exactly.
Freddie
And
Long
you know,
Zero,
a
like them
woman
curves.
is like, there's all different types of bodies, and so I think
Yeah.
that should be shown
Well, that's
more.
good, yeah.
And I think Ireland has done a really excellent job at showing that. So,
Cool.
but you asked a caddy, what's the caddiest thing?
Yeah, I want to hear a catty
Yeah.
story that makes me laugh, like some just super catty. And I'm gonna imagine it
Well-
in an Irish accent.
Well, it wasn't in Ireland. That's the thing. Is
wasn't
that no? I'd say like.
See, they too
One
nice
of
over
the-
there, huh?
They are so nice. I mean, it's like, yeah. I mean, I don't know. It's refreshing to work with really nice people. So, but in New York one time, I was actually on a callback for Sally Hansen, nail polish commercial, and it was down to me and 2 other girls, and I had my portfolio and I had all my comp cards, you know, with me. And I had my comp cards on top, and they were going off of our comp card alone.
Oh.
So they were just going off of, that's what they had told us.
All right.
We have to have your comp card. And so I had my last comp card on the top. I had to use the ladies' room, which was literally across the way. I went to the ladies' room, and I came back, and it was gone. And so
What?
was one of the girls.
Somebody stole your comp
Yeah,
card.
literally.
She's like,
so
F that. You
I
ain't
was
getting
Yeah, you ain't getting this.
I was so angry. Yeah.
Damn, she stole your comp
I
card.
was like, you've got to be kidding me.
You're not getting
So
this,
she-
chum. Is that how they talk? Is
It's
that how
like,
they talk?
that's
That's
dirty.
that's
It's
petty as
really,
fuck.
exactly. I was like, oh my goodness. And
No
yeah,
Sally
so-
Hansen for you.
Yeah, I was like, that's, and if I would have seen her, no, well, I mean, there was the other girl that was gone, because it was down, and we were all 3 in there, and like, there was one girl that had gone in, and it was just, yeah, I had just missed her. I was like, what in the world? What am I supposed to do? I don't have another comp card, and usually, you know, I had a bunch,
Well-
but it was like my last one, and
So what they say? You just
they took my snapshot. I didn't end up getting the job.
exactly.
Ooh,
They-
yeah,
somebody's
that's
But whatever, you
Somebody hate
know,
on you.
they just, you know.
That's the old showgirl story where she
Which one
pushes
is-
the lead
You
girl
know, I
down the
just like,
stairs.
yeah.
Which one of you bitches took my comp card?
I would have been ready
Which
to fight
one
over that
of
shit.
you-
That was like a cotillion. Somebody stole my cummerbund. I was pissed. I had to do the dance without a cummerbund. Everybody was uniform except for me.
So let me ask you, you know how over here, you know what I mean, they got like different restaurant stuff, try to incorporate like the Irish pub and stuff like that, whereas do they got like restaurants there where they try to be like straight American? Yeah.
Absolutely. That's like one of their favorite things, it seems like. It's
Really?
so
What's
funny.
it? What is it like? Like what?
Absolutely.
How do they?
Well, they have their diners, and they have, you know, things like that there. They definitely have, like, their burger places. They have
Really?
an amazing burger place
Right.
called Bunsen Burger, and that was inspired by Shake Shack in New York.
Okay.
I mean, so they definitely, and they take inspiration from American fashion. I mean, I work a lot of, when I'm working, I mean, we do a lot of looks that are inspired by, you know, American celebrities or get the Coachella look,
Right.
or get the LA girl look, get
Right.
that Santa Monica.
I was about to
babe
ask you,
look,
do like the
know?
waitresses that come up to you try to be
So-
American, like, well, hey, dude, hey, chick, what you want? Something, because there are some places here that try to act Irish too. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I haven't really heard an accent like at a restaurant like that.
Okay.
No, not really.
That's dope,
yeah,
though.
but
I mean, if I'm in another country, I wouldn't, I left America for a reason, you know what I mean? So I go to all the Irish joints, smoke a lot of,
For
not
sure.
smoke, but drink a lot of whiskey,
Speaking of smoking, I know you came from California,
Mhm.
where marijuana is, you use it for medicinal purposes and
That's right.
medical purposes. How are drug laws, but overall, just, you know what I mean, how are the laws, compared to, what you're used to in the States versus there?
they're a lot different. Yeah, I mean, Ireland, I haven't heard, I tried to read up, and see how it was doing there, because I think that medicinal marijuana it can help alleviate so many medical issues, and
and it calms it down, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
The oil, THC, yeah.
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 Life changing. Yeah. There's an amazing documentary. The best documentary that I ever saw about the history of it is it was on Netflix, and it was done by the Young Turks. Have you heard of them? No. Great. Yeah. They just a lot of news like that they'll talk about. But
that's crazy. So
yeah.
How do laws compare? What do they harp on? Because you think a country of 5 million people.
Right.
There's a lot of rural spaces.
Right. I don't think that it's a tough question. It's definitely not. It's definitely not in like it is in California. I mean, California, you can, if you have your medical card, you just go into a store, or, So, I don't know. People aren't really. I don't know.
Well, I bet, saying, like you said, they just.
If
just
someone were to
get.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like I said, they just got the independence 100 years ago, so I bet there's a lot of laws and stuff that haven't been written yet.
Hard, yeah, it's hard to say. It's a good question. I don't really have an answer because I don't really know. I'm not. The thing is that I don't see. I guess that's a better Yeah. There's not actually. I think there was only 3 homicides in just a few months or something, 4 months. Yeah, it's a very I know. Right? I mean, it's a very peaceful country, and they don't have guns there or anything. But it's different if you go up to Belfast, which is an entirely different country. It's part of the UK. It's not even, it's part of Ireland on the same island and everything, but it's part of the UK. So it was a little rough up there because of 1916 and just the history of that.
Right.
But overall, it is very safe. I feel very safe there, and there's just not shootings and stuff, and it's really. I'm an American in Ireland, and everyone around the world is watching what's going on right now in America. And it is just, everyone is just watching and in shock. And so I get a lot of questions, of course, about the shit.
Are they scared if he wins?
Yes, they just think it's a nut. They just think it's all just gonna blow up. They just can't believe that Donald Trump has made it this far.
Yeah.
I can't believe Donald Trump has made it this far. This is unbelievable. It's a really weird time for me, because, technically in 2008, Donald Trump was technically my boss, and I worked on the Clinton campaign in 2008. And so, I kind of was, involved with that. And now to see Donald Trump running for...
I thought it was a joke.
I thought it was a joke too.
And then it was serious.
And then they put Mike Pence. I'm sorry, we have to talk about this. Like Mike Pence, they put Mike Pence.
Right.
Are you kidding me? What are we doing? That's I did
thought that was
too.
really
What are
joking,
we
too.
talking here? This is literally the worst thing we could ever do for America. It's the worst thing for women's rights. It's the worst thing for the LGBT community. And then you have Donald Trump that's firing off all these racial slurs. And I mean, what do we
Around
have
Mexico.
left? What,
Muslims. I'm like, come on, man. Are you serious?
I mean,
like all Muslim people are bad? No
yeah,
way, man.
I mean,
Cut
there's
it
like
out.
2.1 billion
Cut it
Muslims in
out.
the world. I mean, you cannot just,
Yeah, like come on,
It's
man.
like the WWF, man.
It is literally. It's all
Yeah.
entertainment. I'm
it
positive.
is like literally the best reality show America's ever come up with. That is what people say,
Man,
and I mean,
seriously.
What they
it's
talk
just
about,
unbelievable. And I
what they
mean,
got Bill,
it's
two
just
more
crazy.
Bill Cosby accusers surface.
We're
That's
looking
just
on
like-
the expose.
Oh, you're looking up some expose.
Yeah.
They got Bill Cosby on August 8th.
You gotta check it out. Bill Cosby.
Bill Cosby accusers surface.
Yeah,
Boy.
we're reporting on that. They report on a lot of. I mean, they report on all this. Yeah.
Women, dude. That's
Yeah.
Where there's smoke, there's
Crazy.
fire.
Yeah.
Nah.
Awful. It's really heartbreaking to hear.
It's
that
hard to
about
get.
someone
It's hard to get 50 women to come forward and say they hooked up with you. Period.
Right.
Let alone you.
Yeah.
Let alone that you
Right.
That's awful.
drugged them.
And he
And
didn't
it's
need
the
to do
same
that.
thing.
It's not like he. I mean, what?
No, he liked it like that. That's
Oh,
what
it's
people
just
don't realize.
awful.
That's what he liked.
There's something wrong with that.
That's what's
wrong.
disgusting.
That's not. That's another. There's something. Woo, off. That's.
We're like honestly, it was all in good faith. We were just trolling your website. You know what I mean? And he popped up, and I'm like, oh, what they saying about this dude? now?
Dang.
We missed.
What's next for Brittany Mason?
Oh my goodness.
Like 2017 is upon us.
Yeah, I know. I can't believe it. Well, I have been. I mean, the move has been a huge life change. But I'm just really focusing a lot more on, film and television, and being on there. And I like being more creative and being more on the production side of things.
Right.
So I have been actually dabbling into fashion design and film production, learning a little more of the behind the scenes and, maybe directing and designing, some fashion and stuff. So I have a lot of people that are interested in bringing my charity, I Am Possible, over to Ireland. And so that is something that I've always wanted to, grow more, and
Right.
it's growing. So I'd love to bring it over to Ireland and share that.
Tell me about this. So you go from California all the way to Ireland.
Yeah.
Like in Ireland, you have nobody.
Yeah.
I mean, the only person you have is your boyfriend.
Right. And he's always working and he's always traveling. So
Right.
How does that work? How does the relationship work? You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
when it's not. I mean, you're what, 5 hours ahead in time.
Mhm.
Ahead of time. So it's not that
Yeah.
easy to catch up with people. Like, I mean, how has that, affected your relationship? I mean, being basically on an island.
Yeah. Well, it's really funny because our relationship from the very beginning was literally kind of all over the place. I mean, my schedule, I used to travel, within the States a lot more. And, since I've been in Ireland, I've been really focused on getting a good foundation in Ireland for a little bit. And now I'm starting to take more opportunities and stuff elsewhere now that I'm building that foundation. But with him, he has been gone he can be in 4 cities in 1 week, 4 countries in 1 week. It's just crazy. So, but the funny thing is how our relationship really developed to what it is we tried to schedule work in some of the same cities. So in the beginning, we actually met in a nightclub in Las Vegas and headbutted each other. And it was just kind of like, it was very glamorous, and we headbutted each other. That's how we started talking. Yeah, so there was no, like, Maybe it was. It worked. It did work, you guys. So take
I'm gonna sit on the
note.
wall. He's like, I bet you.
Take note. Headbutt a girl if you really want to talk to her.
Hey, watch this, dude.
It might work.
Oh, sorry. You okay? Are you okay?
Butter.
I know my head is huge. You know,
Got
and
a
I
head
got
butter
her.
ass.
So what's your name?
So it started.
You never
there,
know.
You know? Yeah. It
We
started.
bumped heads.
We bumped heads, man. I felt your energy, dude.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it.
You should try it. I want to see how it goes. I don't think you'll be
that's
sorry.
gonna be funny.
I'm not gonna be too drunk.
Oh my god.
No.
Y'all start
Well,
laughing?
oh my goodness. I mean, I literally had like a bruise on my head. It was that hard. It was that hard of a headbutt. And he is a big rugby player. Like he's 6. No, he wasn't actually. It was just a really clumsy thing. The thing is we ended up at the same table, and I thought he was attractive, but I wasn't going to say anything because it's just not my style. You know, I like it with the guy, like, you know, makes the move. She does, but girls
Give him
girls who
something to go
already,
off.
I know, and that's the thing is like I was trying to, I was like making eye contact with him. I wanted to give him like the okay to come talk to me, and I think I was just really excited for him to like talk to me, and I really wanted him to talk to me. And we were standing next to each other, very kind of very close, and I'm just like playing with my hair, doing all the girly things that we do when we and he was holding the menu, and I thought that he said something to me. And I think it was because I just wanted him to so bad. And then he, at the exact same moment, he thought I said something to him, and we both leaned in at the same time, and bam. And it was hard. I mean, oh my goodness. So, and his first words were, "Why the hell did you do that to me?" And that was, So that's where that's where we met. And then our first date was in New York City. And then he told me he loved me on the Golden Gate Bridge.
Oh.
So,
oh.
and then,
Damn.
then all of a sudden, we're moving to Ireland and we got a little puppy. And it's like, whoa, where did this come from?
Wow.
Crazy. I mean, it's just, it's been an unbelievable ride, but very exciting. And
Then comes a puppy.
woo,
A baby puppy.
a little puppy. Very cute puppy, actually. Oh my gosh. So, I mean, what's next? Yeah. I mean, we'll have to see. I mean, I don't like, I'll plan a little bit, but I really like to obviously be spontaneous. A year ago, I had no idea I would be living in Ireland. Are you
Have you been
kidding
giving
me?
them hints? Like, that wedding dress is cute. Or
Well,
I hope my finger, is my fingers getting swollen? I hope I can fit some of my rings.
Ooh, isn't that pretty, Diamond?
Yeah.
And she like,
We've actually talked about all of that, and we agree that we love what we have now, and there will be a time for that, and we just want to enjoy each phase of the relationship. I think it's important, when you're young and we're both working on our careers, and but we have this mutual agreement, and we always try to. We always make time for each other,
Right.
During the day, and try to, keep up with the other one, have their back and hear about their day and how they're doing. And, and it's a partnership, really. And I mean, traveling like that, I think it's just been the best thing for both of us, because we both kind of have this spontaneous spirit, and we both loved our work. We're passionate about what we do, and we want each other to succeed in our own goals and our own things. And so we want to be there and encourage that with each other, but also have our own lives and do what we're doing. I think it's just really healthy, and I think it's worked the best for us. And then when the time is ready, we know that eventually we'll definitely want to, get a house and have
Everything will
some
fall in place.
little kitties and all that. But
Be in Ireland? I mean, like, okay, say like in a perfect world, everything works out. Being so international, do you think you'll be in Ireland?
well, it's did I think I'd be in Ireland a year ago? Absolutely not. I had no idea. It didn't even cross my mind. We talked about it, and a week later, it was like, boom, happened. So it's hard to say. I like Ireland. He likes Ireland. Things are going very well for us over there, and we've made a home there. But I think we also want to be close with, family and things like that as well.
So he's from the States?
He is from the States. He's from San Francisco.
Okay.
And all of his family still lives there. So we've thought about, eventually settling down in San Francisco and stuff. But I don't know. You never know. The dream would be to, maybe live in San Francisco and then have a home somewhere else. And I don't know. I think that we want, it's hard. I mean, it's a long time from now, thinking kids and stuff. But we want to still be able to have freedom to travel and things like that. So I think, I don't know. I can't really give an answer where we will be. Who knows? Oh my gosh. I don't know. I just want healthy kids that are, healthy and happy, and yeah, that's most important to me.
Nice.
I know you came up with some names. I know.
Oh,
I know you got
no,
some
you
kids.
guys, come on.
Well, what's the
that's
girl's
a long
name gonna
time
be?
From now, no.
You thought about it. Come
No,
on.
actually, I mean, when I was a kid, I haven't thought about it in a long time. I don't know.
In a long
In
time.
a long
I mean, we kind of like talked. I mean, we talked about it eventually, but we haven't. It's so weird because I mean, it's not even a thought on my mind. Everyone around me is having babies, though. It's crazy. I have literally 7 girlfriends that are having babies. I mean, what in the world?
That's a lot of girlfriends.
I
having
mean,
babies.
my goodness. Yes. And, so it is just, but it's exciting. I can play with their kids and, and then give them back at the end of the day. I love kids, but I'm not ready to do that right now.
You said
Right.
15,
I'm
20
just not
minutes.
ready to do that right now. I still want my career and my life right now. And when I have kids, I will want to, create a way to still be able to do that.
Right.
Unless for some reason my interest changes. But
Absolutely.
I feel very I'm passionate about what I do and I love to work. So
Gotcha.
Yeah, yes. Yeah, yes. Brittany Mason in the building. All the way from over the pond.
Yes,
Over
it
the
feels so
pond.
good to be home though.
Good to have you back.
Thank
Right.
you.
Right.
I miss y'all. I miss my friends and family in Indy, and it's good. It's good. Indiana, just good home. Yeah,
Yes.
finally.
I know, right?
I'm so happy to be here. I'm proud of you guys. I love it. It's good. Good stuff.
Man, it's good to have you in studio and with us, sharing your story.
DJ No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
DJ No.
Man, I
Yeah.
appreciate that, man.
The
I don't
G
think
is
you
silent.
understand, man. I appreciate a DJ No mix, man.
Yes.
Thank you.
He is fantastic.
Especially, going out to LA, having an opportunity to be a part of the team that produced the Maxim event.
Right.
And hearing a couple whack DJs.
I ain't say that. I ain't saying
You
no,
guys
no.
thought some of the DJs were whack.
I didn't say
Yeah.
that. But
I didn't go this year, so I'm
Shit.
curious.
If they whack, they whack.
I will say this, though. I could take a pack of DJs out to LA. I really do believe that we can come out
Crush
there
it.
and just deal. Because there's plenty of spots to rock out there. And, we got plenty of talent.
No, I definitely believe you would totally kill it out there, for sure. I want to go to a Maxim party where you are hosting or you're DJing. I want to see the whole thing. I want to
Hey.
see it. I wish I could have been there.
It was fun, man.
Yeah.
It was fun. They had a
I
very
wish I could have been
successful.
there.
They had a very successful installation they executed with Galani and the Swagtrons. The Swagtrons, the new joints though, are the for real boys. They like the Cadillacs of hoverboards. They real slick. They real smooth. They ride
What?
smooth. They react better.
What?
The new Swagtron, it's like the new
That's
generation.
what your photo was. I saw it.
Yeah, the new
I
generation.
saw it
They the
on
real
your
good
snap.
ones. They quality.
Yeah.
You hit the
It
button
looked
and
like
it
a
goes.
spaceship.
Yeah, it's a
That
bad
is
little thing.
amazing. We need to get one of those in here.
We going to. We
I
got
want
it.
to play with one of those things.
So that installation was a big success. You know what I mean? Shout out to DJ out there holding it down. Man, but yeah, they did a nice installation. You know what I mean? The one inside was rocking too. I didn't really go to that one, but every time I went over there and looked, it was nothing but full of girls. I said, damn, they killing it over there. It was definitely full of girls over there at that party. Nick Cannon rocked it.
Nice.
What's her name? Iggy Azalea.
Iggy.
Iggy is. She's fine.
She's beautiful.
Oh yeah, say what you want to say about her.
Fine.
She's fine.
Oh, yeah.
She's fine. Iggy is bad.
Shit.
She's bad to the
What did you
bone.
think about Nick?
Nick?
Yeah.
Nick Cannon, man. I love Nick Cannon,
Yeah,
man.
he's great.
I've
He's
liked
got
Nick
such a
Cannon.
great spirit. And
I've liked
he's a
Nick
good
Cannon since
entertainer.
I've liked Nick Cannon from the start.
I like Nick Cannon better as a host
Yeah.
on the mic.
He's great. Yeah. Yeah.
He's definitely great on the mic.
Like a DJ style. He slammed in a lot of songs, talked over a lot of tracks.
Mm.
You know what I mean? I like DJs that blend. So
Man, Indiana's a blending city.
Yeah.
But you gotta understand, man, we got kind of spoiled, man. You know what I mean? Since we was coming up, man, we had some great DJs in the city. So we see
This is
somebody
true.
else, you
It's
like,
a
man,
blending.
you know,
This is true.
Like
what is this
the,
shit?
The base,
You know?
the basics at the very least, the very minimum in Indianapolis, you gotta blend the joints.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
If you can blend them, we good with you. You ain't even gotta do nothing extra after that.
exactly.
If you can just blend good,
Yeah.
we cool out here.
It's such a important job. Like you decide the mood and the tone of the room.
Exactly.
It's so cool.
Exactly.
I'll tell you what though.
I mean, you've been killing it on Fox 59 and all
I'ma
of
be-
the Pacers, and now good job.
I'm gonna kill it.
Proud of you guys. I gotta go to the next Maxim party so I can see you guys.
Halloween.
Totally.
Is that-
Halloween, the week before Halloween, or Super Bowl.
And I gotta come back
Super
for the
Bowl.
U.S. for Halloween. I have to because Europe, I've heard,
don't even-
they don't celebrate it, and Halloween is literally like my favorite holiday ever.
Yeah, it's
I
not my
love
favorite.
getting all dressed up
They don't
and
celebrate
wearing crazy
Halloween?
costumes and, huh?
I said they don't celebrate Halloween over
I
there?
mean, I know they
Well,
don't
not to the extent like we
celebrate it
do.
like we do. Exactly. I
Um,
mean, have you guys ever spent?
L.A.
Yes.
L.A.
Maxim Halloween party.
Yes.
Is it Maxim?
I
Maxim
gotta
doing
go.
it?
I want to go. I gotta
It
spend.
is Maxim.
I gotta spend Halloween
All right.
in the States because I've heard it's just not the same in Europe, and I do not want to cut my Halloween short because I want to get all dressed up. I want to go.
What you gonna be?
You know. Oh, so I'm really obsessed with the Game of Thrones show. So I think I'm going to be Daenerys. I don't know. That's what I've been thinking. I really just want to be her once. Khaleesi. Did you guys watch Game of Thrones? It's all filmed in Ireland. I want to be on that show.
She's putting it out there.
Hey, if you are anyone who does the casting, if you are listening, I want to be on that show. Okay, can we work something out here?
Right.
Okay, I'm in Ireland, so seriously, Game of Thrones. If anyone knows the casting director or anything, I want to be on that show.
Nice.
I am a huge fan. Love Game of Thrones.
If anyone.
Huge fan. I literally check. Yes, exactly. Yes, it's the new thing I should put in the universe. I really do. Oh my god, I would be so excited. I just love Game of Thrones and Khaleesi, and I just think the acting is phenomenal. The production of the show is just a masterpiece, a visual masterpiece. The way that it's such an incredible show. The last 2 episodes were a 10.
Really?
On IMDb, and I mean to get that kind of rating is just out of this world. So.
I haven't seen it yet, but I hear a lot about it.
It is dedication actually,
Right.
because you can't help but want to watch these characters, and the
Right.
ones that the bad guys, the ones that you really dislike, you love to hate them.
Right.
And then your favorite character may just get hacked off, and you
That's what
just
I
don't
keep
even
hearing.
know.
I was like,
You have no idea where
this
the
one
story.
chick went off. She was like,
Yeah.
I don't even know why I watch this motherfucking shit. You know what I mean? All my favorite characters
Yeah,
get killed.
I mean,
It just makes me sad. Like she was like really sad. Like she was on Facebook Live, tear coming down her eyes. and
oh
stuff.
my goodness!
I don't even know why I watch
watched
this motherfucking shit.
You become so
just dedicated, and you learn so much about the characters.
Ooh, I'm tripping.
And I mean, he, you know, the writer like created so much back history to all of the characters and like history.
And that's
just
one
in
of them
general.
you can't just watch an
Huh?
episode. You got to watch it from the beginning,
Yeah.
to get its true essence. So
Yeah, I do think you
gotta-
can't.
Netflix or wherever
You
it's
can't
on.
like you can't not start it from the beginning. You have to start from the beginning
Right.
because there's
It's
just
a
too much to
story,
learn.
yeah.
And even starting it from the beginning, you literally have to like learn the history of the show. I mean, there's maps, there's kingdoms, and but you
No,
get
that's
into
too
it,
much.
and like I mean, we've had a couple like Game of Thrones little viewing parties, and it's fun. Yeah, it's fun. I would love to dress up as Khaleesi.
Yo, shout out to my boy Jay Jones in the studio.
Jay.
Jay Jones.
Shout out Jay Jones Music. Jay, what's your website?
JayJonesBand.com.
Come on over, Jay.
Yeah, hop on in.
Yeah, hop on right here, man.
Over here, we can have you share my.
So we could talk to Jay Jones.
Yeah.
What's up?
Yes, sir.
From being my neighbor to being uncatchable. What's going on, Jay? Man, where you at, man? What's up with Jay Jones Music?
Nothing, man. I'm just around town right now. Like, I'm trying to catch up with y'all. Every time I drive down the street, y'all going somewhere. Y'all going somewhere, and I'm going to Tin Roof, or I'm going to
Yeah,
Brick
we on a-
House in Broad Ripple, and
we
y'all
on
on the
just a-
road.
We just on a different block, right?
Yeah, true.
Hey, I tell you, the problem is you stay booked.
Yeah,
you
I do
booked.
stay booked, man.
You stay booked.
It was like it was
Booked.
about for real. It was about 3 or 4 years ago where I didn't book myself about 2 weeks, and I was struggling, man. I was like, man, what am I gonna do for 2 weeks? And I got to do something now. So now I just make my own schedule, man. That's all.
Man.
Life of an entrepreneur, man.
Yeah,
Gotta love that.
exactly. You gotta go out there like
What's
that.
going on with Jay Jones Music, man? Like, what's the latest? You releasing music? You touring?
Yeah,
What's happening?
yeah, man. I'm going to re-release some stuff that I've been working on like over the years right now.
Yeah.
Like the thing was, it was like I was gonna try to just keep working around town, stay busy. But then I just kept working so much that it was like, dang, I ain't had time to really push my own music and stuff. So that's what I'm on now. So I'll be in Atlanta next week,
ATL, shawty.
and then
Hold on, what's going on in Atlanta?
What I say? What you got going on down there?
Yeah,
I-
I haven't
Broads in
really, I haven't
Atlanta.
hung out there.
yeah. Nah, I ain't got no bras in Atlanta, man. I'm going to play. I'm going to play. It's the Southern Amphitheater. So it'll be like a day show.
Nice.
So it'll just be me and the piano and the microphone, man.
Oh, that
You know
sounds
what I mean?
amazing.
That's it. No
Great
band.
vibes.
Yeah.
How big is the venue?
It's outdoors, man. Outdoor, man. It's like at the Centennial Park. So it's
Wow, that is
yeah.
so exciting.
Yeah, it's gonna be straight, man. I'm looking forward to it.
That's what's up.
Yeah,
Wow.
People down there, how'd you get booked down there?
my sister,
No,
Brandy. Nah, Brandy.
she's down there plugging low.
Yeah. Well, the thing is,
Shout out to
Brandy's been doing so much out there, man. And then like she's like, hold up. She's like, here, there's a couple things that's happening out here that I think you need to be a part of. So she submitted a couple demos to some people, and
like that.
yeah, then
That's great.
they hit me up and was like, man, we'll have you.
Living the dream.
What's after-
Living the
what's after,
dream.
Atlanta?
We got Atlanta, then we got Cincinnati in September. Doing it'll be a full show with two other acts. Matt Wilson band from here, actually, he's doing some stuff in Cincinnati, and he's like, man, you got a following in Cincinnati already. I need you to come out here with me. I was like, Doc, man, you ain't said nothing but a word. I'm on my way. So we got Cincinnati, then we got Nashville in September.
Tennessee.
Yeah, and then Chicago, October. I'll just keep it moving. I'm trying to get out there to LA with y'all one time, man.
Trying to get out there to LA.
Yeah. You out there in October? October what?
22nd. It'll be
That's a Saturday.
like
Hey, but you know you booked.
That's a Saturday. No, I got the 20th and 21st in Chicago.
Oh, really?
Which is a Thursday and Friday.
Catch a red eye.
Red eye. Red eye like that.
Southwest.
Southwest
Do
is
it.
great.
Do it.
I
Done.
like Southwest.
Done. All right, what we doing in L.A.? what we doing out there that weekend? Y'all didn't let me in the last one when it was here.
What? What?
I was ringing they phones off the hook, man. They called me. They hit me up afterwards and they said Steak and Shake. They was like,
hey, that is real. We did go to Steak and Shake afterwards.
Isn't that like
As
tradition?
a matter of fact.
That's like tradition. You have to go to Steak and Shake.
And they was passing out steak burgers at that mug.
Yeah.
I swear to God.
Oh my gosh. Well,
That's
I
game
love Steak and Shake.
affiliation right there,
yeah,
man.
Nah,
Steak and Shake.
y'all killed it. Y'all was suited and booted. I seen y'all in there. I seen y'all at the Maxim party this year. And so it's in L.A. You said?
Yeah, and then for Houston for Super Bowl.
In Houston?
Yeah, baby.
Cool. I'm there.
He said, I'm there.
I got business in Houston.
Business.
Nah, I got a friend.
Look.
I got a
friend.
They went from
Bro-
business to a friend.
A.K.A. Broads.
No,
Broads in
They went
Atlanta.
from
nah,
business.
man.
Is she a fan?
Oh my god.
So check, what are you?
Look at Brittany. Brittany's like,
You go check. Do you still do Thursdays
Oh my
at the
God,
Tin
oh my
Roof?
God.
Every Thursday at 10 Roof.
Okay,
man.
so what you do is, I'm going to tell you what's a good night for you, whoever you are listening there. Right? You get up, you go to work, you do what you do, you know. After work, you go call a couple, just one or two of your homeboys, no more than one or two, just one or two, and you go see Jay Jones perform at the Tin Roof. And what you're going to see is
Magic.
flock.
Magic.
Scores of wonderful
The
looking
ladies
females.
just chase you, huh?
I'm going by my damn self then. Shoot, I'm in there by myself.
I went in on
Jay,
Thursday
what's
one
up, baby?
time.
No wonder they
Make
would
sure you
let
just point to
in.
me, man, before
No
they can be
wonder
like,
they
who
would
is
let
this?
you
Like,
in. That's the reason.
I pulled Beaty to the side. I said, "Who is this?
Okay.
Where these girls come
Thursday.
from?" I was like, "It's a lot of girls in Indianapolis, man." Starting to look at the bright side of things.
Oh, okay.
Jay up there singing, playing the piano.
DMs on Swole then, ain't they?
When they heard that Genuine, they lost it though.
Yeah,
Oh, my
that's when
goodness.
the DMs on.